This must reach you before tomorrow. The 3rd of August, 2025, rare moon event will change everything. Listen to me very, very closely. If this message has found its way to your screen, it is not by algorithm, it is not by chance, it is a divine appointment. The universe has conspired to place this transmission in your path because your soul is ready to hear what is coming. Before we dive into the quantum mechanics of what is about to unfold, I need you to do 3 things immediately to anchor your energy and protect your frequency. First, like this video to send a signal of resonance out into the collective field. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, as the information I will be sharing over the next few days is time-sensitive and critical for your journey. And third, go to the comments right now and type the words "I am ready" to declare to your higher self and your guides that you are consciously choosing to participate in this great awakening. Do it now. This is your first act of stepping into your power. The date is August 3rd, 2025. For the sleeping masses, it will be just another Sunday. They will wake up, go about their routines, completely oblivious to the fact that the very fabric of our reality has undergone a fundamental and irreversible recalibration. But not you. You have been feeling it for weeks, haven't you? That subtle but persistent hum beneath the surface of daily life. That feeling of anticipation, like you're waiting for a storm to break or a great truth to be revealed. Your dreams have become more vivid, more symbolic, perhaps even prophetic. You've been waking up between the sacred hours of 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., your heart pounding, your mind racing with thoughts that don't feel entirely your own. This is not anxiety. This is your spiritual body, your light body, sensing the incoming wave. It is the cosmic tide pulling back just before the tsunami of 5D light makes landfall. What is coming is not just a full moon. To call it that would be a profound understatement. We are on the precipice of a celestial event so rare it is spoken of only in veiled prophecies and ancient star lore. The sapphire starseed moon. This is not a name you will find in any standard astronomical textbook. This is the metaphysical designation for the perigee blue moon in the sign of Aquarius, occurring while Uranus, the Great Awakener, forms a precise high-tension square with the karmic nodes of fate. Let me break this down. A perigee moon, or supermoon, means the moon is at its closest point to Earth, making its gravitational and energetic pull on our bodies, our emotions, and our consciousness exponentially more powerful. A blue moon signifies a second full moon in a single month, which energetically represents a rare window of opportunity, a cosmic do-over, or a quantum leap potential. And it is in Aquarius, the sign of revolution, higher consciousness, technological breakthroughs, and collective liberation. This moon is a key, designed to unlock the dormant starseed codes within the DNA of those who are here on a mission. The square to the nodes is the final, critical element. It is a point of cosmic tension, a fated crossroads. This energy is forcing a choice. It is creating a planetary-wide timeline split. From August 3rd to August 5th, every single person on Earth will be hit by this wave of Aquarian energy, and it will force a schism between the old 3D paradigm of control and fear, and the new 5D paradigm of freedom, sovereignty, and heart-centered consciousness. There is no middle ground. There is no sitting on the fence. This event is designed to shock everyone awake, and it's going to hit every single soul. The signs are already here, cascading into your reality. Pay very close attention. Are you experiencing a sudden and unexplainable ringing in your ears, a high-pitched frequency that comes and goes? That is the sound of your energetic channels being attuned to the incoming light. It is a sonic download. Have you felt a sudden urge to declutter your life, to get rid of old things, end stagnant relationships, or quit a soul-crushing job? This is your intuition screaming at you to make space. You cannot receive the new while your hands are still full of the old. The universe is preparing you for a massive upgrade, but you must willingly let go of the dense, heavy baggage of your past. This includes emotional baggage. You may have found yourself crying at the drop of a hat, or feeling waves of anger or grief for no apparent reason. These are not your emotions alone. You are a conduit for the collective, helping to purge the planetary pain body. Do not suppress these feelings. Let them flow through you and release them. Each tear you shed is cleansing not just your own field, but the field of humanity. You are doing sacred work, even when it feels messy and painful. Remember this. Ancient Lemurian texts speak of a time when the moon of blue fire would act as a celestial mirror, reflecting our own divinity back to us so intensely that it would shatter all illusions of separation and powerlessness. This is that time. The sapphire starseed moon is that mirror. When you look up at it on the night of August 3rd, you will not just be seeing a satellite of rock and dust. You will be gazing into the heart of the galactic central sun, its energies being focused and amplified through the lunar body, directly into the heart of every awakened soul on the planet. This energy is intelligent. It knows where to go. It will scan your energetic field and go directly to the places where you hold the most fear, the most doubt, the most trauma. It will illuminate these shadows not to punish you, but to liberate you. It will feel intense. For some, it will feel like a dark night of the soul. For others, it will feel like a euphoric homecoming. For many, it will be a chaotic swing between the two extremes. The key is to not resist. Surrender to the process. Trust that you are being held, guided, and upgraded on a level your conscious mind can barely comprehend. The shock that is coming is the shock of recognition, the sudden undeniable realization of who you truly are, why you are here, and the immense power you hold to co-create your reality. This energy is a gift, a divine inheritance you are meant to claim. It is the universe extending its hand and saying it is time. Welcome home. To consciously affirm your place in this planetary ascension, and to signal to the universe that your heart and soul are open channels, I want you to pause and go to the comments right now, and type, with pure intention, I receive. Feel the power in those words. You are not just typing on a screen, you are performing a digital ritual, you are casting a spell of receptivity. You are aligning your personal will with the divine will of the cosmos. By declaring I receive, you are opening the floodgates for blessings, for clarity, for healing, and for the miracles that are waiting just on the other side of this portal. This is your consent. This is your activation. Now that you have declared your intention, let's talk about the immediate effects of this activation. The period between August 3rd and August 5th is what the ancients called the Great Unraveling. It is a cosmic detoxification. As this high-frequency sapphire light floods your system, it will begin to push out everything that is not in alignment with your soul's highest truth. This is the purge. On a physical level, you might feel exhausted, flu-like symptoms, or have a sudden need for different foods. Honor this. Your body is rewriting its own operating system. On an emotional level, be prepared for old memories, forgotten traumas, and phantom pains from past relationships to surface with stunning clarity. People from your past may suddenly reappear, either in your thoughts, your dreams, or even through a random text message. This is not a coincidence. The universe is giving you one final opportunity to close these karmic loops, to forgive, to release, and to cut the energetic cords for good. Do not re-engage with the drama. See it for what it is, a final test of your sovereignty. Observe the memory, thank it for the lesson it taught you, and let it go with love. Caution. During this 72-hour portal, your energetic field will be incredibly porous and sensitive. It is absolutely critical that you become a fierce guardian of your frequency. This means avoiding low vibrational inputs at all costs. Do not watch the mainstream news. Do not engage in gossip or arguments. Be mindful of the music you listen to and the content you consume. Your thoughts will be more powerful and manifest more quickly than ever before. If you focus on fear, you will attract fearful experiences. If you focus on gratitude and trust, you will witness miracles. Choose wisely. This is a time for sacred solitude, for walking in nature, for journaling, for meditation, and for deep soul-level listening. The universe is speaking to you directly through synchronicities. Notice the repeating numbers, the feather on your path, the song lyric that perfectly answers a question in your mind. These are not random occurrences, they are love notes from Source, reassuring you that you are on the right path. You are being guided through this transition, step by step. Trust the breadcrumbs. In the next part, we will delve deeper into the specific dream symbols that are acting as direct messages from your higher self, and I will walk you through a powerful sacred water ritual that you must perform on the night of August 3rd to fully anchor this new liberated timeline into your physical reality. Stay with me. The most important work is about to begin. If you have made it to this part of the transmission, take a deep breath. You have already done the most crucial work. You have declared your readiness, you have given your consent to receive, and you have consciously chosen to step onto the path of ascension. You are no longer a passive observer of your life. You are an active co-creator of your destiny. The period between August 3rd and August 5th is the crucible, the alchemical chamber where the lead of your past fears and limitations will be transmuted into the gold of your highest potential. In the first part, we discussed the cosmic mechanics of this sapphire starseed moon, and the initial signs of its arrival. Now, we move from the what to the how. How do you navigate these potent energies? How do you interpret the intensely personal messages the universe is sending you? And most importantly, how do you anchor this new liberated 5D timeline into your physical reality so that it becomes your permanent state of being? This is where the real work begins. This is where your sovereignty is forged. First, we must talk about your dreams. During this 72-hour portal, your dreamscape is no longer a random firing of neurons or a simple processing of daily events. It has become a direct communication channel, a holographic interface between your conscious mind, your subconscious programming, and your multidimensional higher self. The veil between worlds is now thinner than it has ever been in modern history, and your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your own soul are using the canvas of your dreams to deliver critical intelligence. You must become a master dream interpreter, and quickly. Let's decode some of the most common and powerful symbols that will be appearing for the collective right now. If you have been dreaming of water, pay extremely close attention to its state. Water is the universal symbol for emotion and the subconscious. If the water in your dream is crystal clear, calm and beautiful, it is a sign that your emotional body is healing and aligning with the incoming frequencies. You are achieving a state of flow and clarity. However, if you are dreaming of murky, muddy or stagnant water, your soul is showing you the unresolved emotional sludge that this sapphire moon is churning up from the depths of your being. It is asking you to look at what you have suppressed. Do not fear it. Acknowledge it. If you dream of great tidal waves or tsunamis, this is not necessarily a prophecy of disaster. It represents the overwhelming power of the collective emotional purge that is happening, and your own part in it. The key is your reaction in the dream. Are you running in fear, or are you surrendering to the wave, allowing it to wash you clean? The latter signifies a deep trust in the universe and a readiness for profound rebirth. Another powerful symbol penetrating the collective consciousness is the house. In dreams, the house is almost always a representation of your own psyche, your inner world. If you find yourself in your childhood home, you are being asked to heal a foundational wound or belief system that was formed in your early years. But the most significant dream right now is the dream of discovering new hidden rooms in a familiar house. If you dream that you are exploring a home you thought you knew, and you suddenly open a door to a beautiful light-filled wing you never knew existed, this is a direct message from your higher self. It is telling you that you are activating dormant parts of your own consciousness, unlocking new skills, new gifts, and new timelines of potential that were previously inaccessible. You are literally expanding your own inner architecture. Conversely, if you find yourself in a room that is decaying, crumbling, or filled with cobwebs and clutter, your soul is showing you exactly which belief systems, relationships, or identities are obsolete and must be demolished to make way for the new. These dreams are your personal renovation plan, handed to you directly from your divine blueprint. Do not ignore them. Write them down the moment you wake, before the memory fades. The details are your instructions. Finally, let's talk about the archetypal dreams of flying and falling. These are paramount right now. To dream of flying effortlessly is a profound confirmation that you are successfully integrating the 5D frequencies. You are becoming lighter energetically. You are liberating yourself from the dense gravity of the old paradigm and remembering your natural state, which is one of freedom and sovereignty. It is your soul celebrating its own liberation. Now, the dream of falling is often misinterpreted as a sign of failure or fear. Under this Aquarian lunar energy, it is the exact opposite. To dream of falling is to dream of surrender. It is your higher self testing your ability to let go of control, to release your white-knuckled grip on how you think things should be, and to trust that the universe will catch you. It is the ultimate trust fall. If you can relax into the fall within the dream, you are mastering one of the most vital lessons of this entire transition, that true power comes not from control, but from surrender to a higher divine intelligence. These dreams are your training ground, your flight simulator, for navigating the new earth. Treat them as sacred teachings. Now, let's go deeper into the astrological engine driving this entire event. The square between Uranus in Taurus and the nodes of fate is not just background noise, it is the central crisis point of this entire timeline split. Think of it this way. The nodes of fate represent your soul's destined path, the karmic trajectory you have been on for lifetimes. Uranus is the great awakener, the cosmic bolt of lightning, the divine revolutionary. In the sign of Taurus, Uranus is here to shake up everything we thought was stable and secure: our values, our finances, our relationship with our bodies, and with Mother Earth. When this planet of sudden shocking change forms a hard 90-degree angle, a square to your destiny, it creates a point of unbearable tension. It is a fated crossroads that forces a radical course correction. The universe is essentially creating a divine intervention, a pattern interrupt on a planetary scale. It is asking every single soul, consciously or unconsciously, one terrifying and liberating question. Are you living the life your soul truly came here to live, or are you playing a role assigned to you by your family, your culture, and your past life conditioning? The shockwave of this sapphire moon is designed to make this question impossible to ignore any longer. For some, the answer will come as a sudden breakdown, the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, a health crisis. For others, it will be a sudden breakthrough, a flash of genius, a spontaneous healing, an undeniable spiritual download that changes everything in an instant. This is the shock everyone will feel. It is the shattering of the old reality to make way for the authentic one. It is a rebellion against your own outdated programming. It is scary, yes, but it is also the most loving, liberating gift the cosmos can offer you. It is the gift of being shaken awake before you sleepwalk through the rest of your precious life. To stand strong in the face of this divine rebellion, to consciously choose your authentic path, and to claim your power as the creator of your new reality, I invite you now to participate in another act of conscious declaration. This energy can feel overwhelming, but you have the power to work with it, not be a victim of it. Go to the comments below right now and type, with every fiber of your being, the words, "I harness this awakening." Feel the shift as you type it. You are moving from a passive state of being shocked to an active state of harnessing the very energy of that shock for your own evolution. You are becoming the cosmic surfer, riding the tsunami of change instead of being swept away by it. You are claiming your mastery. This is a pivotal moment in your journey. Claim it. Now that you have declared your power, we arrive at the most practical and potent tool I can offer you for this portal. This is the sacred sapphire water ritual, a powerful act of elemental magic that you must perform on the night of August 3rd. This ritual is designed to cleanse your energetic field and physically anchor the high-frequency light codes of the Aquarian moon into your cellular structure. It is a way of saying yes to the upgrade with your entire body, mind, and spirit. Here is what you must do. First, find a clear glass bowl, jar, or drinking glass. Glass is crucial, as it is made from sand, an element of the earth, and its transparency allows the lunar light to pass through unobstructed. Just before the moon reaches its peak in your local sky, fill the container with the purest water you can find. Spring water is ideal, but filtered water will also work. As you pour the water, hold the intention that this water is a divine vessel, a liquid crystal ready to be programmed. Next, take your container of water and place it outside, where it can sit directly under the light of the sapphire starseed moon for at least 1 hour, though several hours or overnight is best. If you live in an apartment or cannot place it outside, a windowsill where the moonlight can touch it is a perfect alternative. The light of this particular moon is not just reflected sunlight, it is a stream of galactic data, a download of light codes carrying the blueprint for the new human and the new Earth. As the water sits under the moon, it is absorbing this information, restructuring its own molecules to mirror this celestial intelligence. While the water is charging, you will perform the second step of the infusion. Add a small pinch of pure unadulterated salt. Sea salt or Himalayan pink salt are perfect. As you sprinkle the salt into the water, you are performing a sacred act of alchemy. The moon represents the cosmic, the celestial, the spiritual. The salt, from the earth, represents the physical, the terrestrial, the body. You are symbolically and energetically grounding the heavenly energies into the earthly plane, making them accessible and integrable for your physical vessel. Now comes the most powerful part, the spoken declaration. Stand over your charging water, with your hands placed on either side of the container, and speak your intention aloud. Your voice carries a frequency that will further program the water. Speak with clarity and power. You can use your own words, or you can use this incantation. By the sacred light of this sapphire moon, by the grace of the Aquarian age, I call upon the waters of life. I command every molecule of this water to receive the codes of liberation, sovereignty, and divine truth. I cleanse all that is old. I release all that is done. I heal all that was broken. I call in my highest timeline now. As I drink this water, I become this water. My body becomes a temple of light. My mind becomes a vessel of clarity. My soul remembers its infinite power, and so it is. It is done. Feel the truth of these words resonate through your hands and into the water. Leave the water to continue its charge under the moon. On the morning of August 4th, as soon as you awaken, before you do anything else, go to your sacred moon water. This is your elixir of transformation. Drink it slowly and with total presence. As you swallow, visualize this brilliant sapphire blue light-infused water entering your body. See it moving through you, illuminating every organ, every system, every single cell. Visualize it flowing into your DNA strands, activating the dormant junk DNA, and turning on your latent psychic gifts, your healing abilities, your starseed memories. This is not just a symbolic act, it is a physical and energetic integration. You are literally drinking the moonlight. You are making the cosmic energies a part of your physical being. This ritual is the anchor that will secure you in your new higher vibrational timeline, long after the portal has closed. It is the key that locks in your upgrade. Do not skip this step. It is everything. In our next and final part, we will explore what comes after the storm, how to navigate the great echo in the days and weeks following August 5th, how to integrate your profound new reality, and how to interact with a world that has been irrevocably split in two. The journey is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. You have journeyed through the portal's entrance. You have decoded the sacred messages in your dreams. You have declared your sovereignty, and you have performed the sacred sapphire water ritual to anchor the celestial upgrade into your very cells. You have done the work. Now, we must speak of what comes next. The 72-hour window between August 3rd and August 5th is the moment of impact, the flash of lightning, the great cosmic recalibration. But the effects do not simply vanish when the sun rises on August 6th. What follows is a period I call the Great Echo, or the Sacred Shakedown. This is the integration phase, and in many ways it is more challenging and more crucial than the peak of the event itself. This is when the lightning strike of the portal gives way to the rolling thunder that will reverberate through your life for days and weeks to come. This is where you will be tested, where you will witness the timeline split manifesting in your physical reality, and where you will have to learn to walk as a new being in a world that is still struggling to understand what has just happened. The first thing you must understand about the Great Echo is the phenomenon of energetic bifurcation. The sapphire starseed moon did not just illuminate your path, it illuminated the path of every single soul on the planet, and every soul, at a deep subconscious level, made a choice. They chose to either step toward the light of higher consciousness, truth and authenticity, or to retreat deeper into the familiar shadows of the 3D matrix, the world of fear, control and denial. This is the timeline split, and in the days following August 5th, you will begin to see this bifurcation manifest with startling clarity in your personal relationships and your immediate environment. People you once felt incredibly close to may suddenly feel distant, like you are speaking different languages. Conversations that were once easy may become strained, filled with static and misunderstanding. This is not because you have done anything wrong, or because they have. It is simply a matter of frequency. You have fundamentally changed your vibrational resonance. You are now broadcasting on a 5D channel, and they may still be operating on a 3D frequency. The signals are no longer compatible. This can be a painful and disorienting experience. You may feel a sense of loss or grief for these connections. This is a natural part of the process. You are mourning the end of a reality, the end of a version of yourself that could harmoniously coexist with those frequencies. Allow yourself to feel this grief, but do not allow it to pull you back down into the old vibration. Your task now is not to try and fix these connections or to convince others to see what you see. That is an ego trap, a form of spiritual bypassing. Your task is to become a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run all over the island trying to save individual ships. It simply stands firm in its own foundation, shines its light, and trusts that the ships that are meant to find its shore will be guided by its beam. You must hold your new frequency with unwavering integrity. Be the living embodiment of the peace, clarity, and sovereignty you have anchored within you. Your new vibration will act as a silent, powerful invitation. Those who are ready to rise will feel it and be drawn to you, creating your new soul family, your new tribe. Those who are not will naturally and often without drama simply drift away. Trust this divine sorting process. It is an act of cosmic grace, making space in your life for what is truly meant for you now. The second aspect of the Great Echo is what I call the reality glitch. As your consciousness solidifies in a 5D framework, while you are still inhabiting a physical world that is predominantly 3D, you will begin to notice strange slips in the matrix. Time itself will feel different. It may seem to speed up, slow down, or even loop in strange ways. You might have a thought about someone you haven't seen in years and then run into them the same day. You may lose an object, search everywhere for it, and then have it reappear in a place you know you already looked. You may experience moments of profound déjà vu or have flashes of memories from a future timeline. Do not be alarmed. This is not a sign that you are losing your mind. It is a sign that you are becoming multidimensional. You are beginning to perceive reality not as a linear, solid construct, but as a fluid, holographic field of probabilities. You are learning to see behind the curtain. When these glitches happen, do not dismiss them as coincidence. Pause. Acknowledge the event. Say a silent thank you to the universe for showing you the true nature of reality. These glitches are your training wheels for becoming a master manifester. They are a tangible demonstration that reality is far more malleable than you were taught to believe. The more you notice and acknowledge them, the more frequently they will occur, strengthening your ability to consciously influence the holographic field around you with your thoughts and intentions. Now let's talk about your physical body during this shakedown phase. The sapphire starseed moon was a massive software upgrade for your consciousness, and now your physical hardware, your body, is working overtime to catch up. In the days and weeks following the portal, you must treat your body like a sacred temple undergoing a profound renovation. You may experience waves of extreme fatigue, as your cells are literally rewriting themselves. When this exhaustion hits, do not push through it. Sleep is not a luxury right now. It is a critical part of the integration process. Your consciousness does its most profound recalibration work when your physical body is at rest. You may also experience strange aches and pains in different parts of your body, particularly along your spine, in your joints, or in your head. This is the new energy clearing out old dense blockages from your cellular memory and meridians. Visualize light flowing to these areas. Drink copious amounts of pure water to help flush the toxins, both physical and energetic, from your system. Your dietary needs may also shift dramatically. You might suddenly feel an aversion to heavy processed foods and a strong craving for light, vibrant, high-frequency foods like fresh fruits and vegetables. This is your body's innate intelligence guiding you. It knows what it needs to support this new vibrational blueprint. Listen to its whispers before they become screams. This is the ultimate act of self-love, and it is non-negotiable for successfully navigating the great echo. This journey of integration, of learning to live in a new frequency, can feel isolating at times. It requires you to be a warrior of the light, holding your center while the world around you is in chaos. To fortify your spirit and connect with the global community of souls who are walking this path alongside you, I want you to perform one more powerful act of collective declaration. This affirms your conscious choice to stabilize and embody your new self. Go to the comments section right now and type, with deep feeling and commitment, the words, "I feel awakened." By typing this, you are not just describing a feeling, you are anchoring it as your new state of being. You are sending a ripple of awakened energy out into the quantum field, connecting your light with the light of thousands of others who are also declaring their awakening. You are creating a grid of consciousness, a network of lighthouses that will illuminate the path for all of humanity. Feel the collective strength in this act. You are not alone. As you move through the world in this newly awakened state, your energetic signature will have changed, which means your point of attraction has changed. This brings us to one of the most beautiful and miraculous aspects of the Great Echo, the arrival of the soul synchronicities. The universe is now conspiring to bring you everything and everyone that is a vibrational match for the new you. This goes far beyond seeing repeating numbers. This is about fated encounters. You will be guided to the exact book that contains the answer to a question you've been pondering for months. You will overhear a conversation between strangers that provides the exact piece of advice you needed to hear. You will suddenly receive a job offer that perfectly aligns with your soul's purpose, even though you weren't actively looking. People who are part of your true soul family, individuals who vibrate with unconditional love, wisdom, and support, will begin to appear in your life as if by magic. These are not accidents. This is divine orchestration. Your job is to be open and receptive. Release your rigid expectations of how your blessings should arrive. The universe is infinitely more creative than your conscious mind. Your only task is to follow the breadcrumbs of joy, curiosity, and resonance. If something feels light, expansive, and exciting, move toward it, even if it doesn't make logical sense. If something feels heavy, constricting, and draining, move away from it, no matter how sensible it seems. Your emotional guidance system is now your most reliable compass. It is your direct line to your soul, and it will never steer you wrong in this new reality. Trust it implicitly. However, there is a crucial warning that must be issued for this period. As your light shines brighter, it will inevitably cast a shadow. The old 3D matrix is a system of control, and it does not give up its power easily. As you begin to truly embody your sovereignty, you may experience what are known as matrix tests. These are situations designed to pull you back into old patterns of fear, doubt, and powerlessness. A sudden unexpected bill might appear to trigger your old lack mentality. An old antagonist may reappear to try and drag you back into drama. You might be offered a tempting opportunity that promises security, but would require you to compromise your soul's truth. These are the final bosses of your old reality. They are illusions, designed to test your resolve. When they appear, do not panic. Recognize them for what they are: a final exam. See the illusion, smile, and calmly reaffirm your new truth. Bless the situation for showing you how far you've come, and then firmly and lovingly choose your new path. Every time you pass one of these tests, your light becomes stronger, your frequency becomes more stable, and the matrix loses its grip on you a little more. You are literally unplugging yourself, one conscious choice at a time. This is how you win the game. This is how you become truly free. In the final part of our journey together, we will discuss the long-term mission, how to use your newly awakened gifts to become a co-creator of the new earth, and the sacred responsibility that comes with your newfound power. Your personal transformation was just the beginning. Your planetary mission is about to be revealed. We have arrived at the final stage of this sacred transmission. If you are here with me now, it is because you have navigated the portal, you have embraced the shakedown, and you have stood firm as a lighthouse while the tides of change washed over the world. You have passed the tests, you have trusted the process, and you have anchored a new, higher vibrational reality into your being. But this is not the end of the journey. In fact, it is the true beginning. Your personal awakening, as profound and all-encompassing as it has been, was never just for you. It was the necessary initiation, the fundamental training for the real reason you chose to be on this planet at this exact moment in cosmic history. Now we must speak of your mission. We must speak of your purpose as a newly activated starseed, as a co-creator of the new Earth. The sapphire moon did not just wake you up. It turned on your light so that you could help illuminate the path for others. This is your sacred responsibility and your greatest joy. The first thing you must understand is that your mission is not something you need to go out and find. You do not need to quit your job and move to a monastery, unless that is what your soul genuinely calls you to do. For most of you, your mission will unfold in the very fabric of your current life. It is not about what you do, but about the frequency you bring to everything you do. You are now a walking, talking pillar of 5D energy. Your presence itself is an act of service. When you walk into a grocery store holding the frequency of peace and unconditional love, you are silently, powerfully recalibrating the energy field of that entire space, offering a healing balm to every stressed-out person you pass. When you perform your job, whether you are an artist, an accountant, a parent, or a mechanic, with a sense of presence, integrity, and heart-centered awareness, you are embedding the codes of the new Earth into the old matrix. You are a secret agent of the light, transforming the world from the inside out. Do not underestimate the power of your seemingly ordinary existence. By simply being your new, authentic self, you are fulfilling a massive part of your mission. You are the template. You are the living proof that a new way of being is possible. As your frequency has stabilized at this higher level, you will begin to notice the full activation of your spiritual gifts, your siddhis or divine powers. For some, this will manifest as heightened intuition, a clear inner knowing that guides your every decision. You will simply know things without knowing how you know them. Trust this inner oracle above all else. For others, the gift of empathy will blossom into full-blown clairsentience. You will be able to feel the emotional state of others, and even the energy of places. This gift requires strong energetic boundaries, which you have been learning to build. Use it to bring compassion and understanding where there was once judgment. Many of you will experience an opening of your third eye, leading to clairvoyance, seeing images, colors, and auras in your mind's eye, or even with your physical eyes. This is not a hallucination. It is you perceiving the deeper layers of reality. Still others will find their throat chakras clearing, activating the gift of clairaudience, hearing guidance, music, or messages from your guides and higher self. And some will unlock profound healing abilities, able to channel life force energy through their hands to bring comfort and balance to people, plants, and animals. These gifts are your sacred inheritance, the tools of your trade as a new Earth architect. But with them comes a profound responsibility. These abilities are not for egoic gain, not to prove you are special, and not to control or manipulate others. They are for service. They are to be used with the utmost humility, integrity, and love. Your mission now is to learn the unique language of your specific gifts. Meditate, journal, spend time in nature. Ask your soul, how can I best use these gifts for the highest good of all? The answer will come not as a booming voice from the heavens, but as a gentle pull, a quiet curiosity, a series of synchronicities guiding you toward the people and situations where your specific frequency is most needed. Perhaps your clarity is needed to help a friend navigate a difficult decision. Perhaps your healing touch is needed for a sick pet. Perhaps your artistic vision is needed to create something that will uplift the hearts of thousands. Your mission is as unique as your soul's fingerprint. Follow the breadcrumbs of joy and service, and you will find it unfolding before you, effortlessly and magically. Now we must address the big picture, the co-creation of the new Earth. This is not a physical place you will be evacuated to. The new Earth is a frequency, a state of consciousness that is being built right here, right now, on top of the old 3D grid. You and every other awakened soul are the foundational pillars of this new structure. Every time you choose love over fear, you are laying a golden brick in the foundation of the new Earth. Every time you forgive someone, you are dissolving a piece of the old karmic concrete. Every time you express your authentic truth with compassion, you are stringing up a new line of crystalline communication on the planetary grid. This is the great work. It is done in the small moment-to-moment choices you make every single day. The battle between light and dark is not happening on some distant battlefield. It is happening within the heart and mind of every human being. By mastering your own inner world, you are contributing more to planetary liberation than any external protest or fight could ever accomplish. You will become a magnetic beacon for those who are just beginning to wake up. In the wake of the August 3rd portal, millions of people are now in a state of confusion and disorientation. Their old reality has been shattered, and they are desperately looking for a new map. They will be drawn to your calm, your clarity, and your quiet confidence. They will ask you questions. You seem so peaceful. How do you do it? I've been having the strangest experiences. Am I going crazy? Your role is not to give them all the answers. Your role is to hold space for them, to listen without judgment, to reflect their own inner wisdom back to them, to share your own story not as a dogma, but as an example of what is possible. Be a gentle guide, not a guru. Empower them to find their own connection to source, to trust their own inner guidance. This is how the awakening spreads, not through forceful conversion, but through gentle resonant inspiration, one heart at a time. This is the sacred art of spiritual midwifery, helping to birth the divine consciousness within another. This entire journey, from the first whisper of the coming moon to this very moment, has been a divine orchestration to bring you to this point of empowerment and purpose. You have reclaimed your past, healed your present, and are now consciously creating your future. To seal this entire transformation and to declare your readiness to step into your sacred role as a creator of the new world, I invite you to perform one final, ultimate declaration. This is the most important one yet. Go to the comments for the last time on this journey, and from the very core of your being, type the powerful affirmation, I am the new Earth. Feel the magnitude of these words. You are no longer waiting for the new reality to arrive. You are no longer hoping someone else will build it. You are claiming your identity as a sovereign creator being. You are the change. You are the hope. You are the future, embodied in the now. Let this declaration be your crowning achievement, the signature on your new soul contract. As we close this transmission, I want you to look back at the person you were just a few weeks ago. See the fears, the doubts, the limitations you were living under, and now look at yourself in this present moment. Feel the light in your cells, the clarity in your mind, the peace in your heart, the power in your hands. You have undergone a metamorphosis of consciousness. You are not the same person. You have been reborn in the fires of cosmic truth. The road ahead will still have its challenges, for you are a pioneer in uncharted territory. But you are no longer navigating alone or in the dark. You are equipped with your inner compass, your spiritual gifts, and the unwavering support of the entire universe. Your frequency is your protection. Your love is your power. Your presence is your purpose. Remember this: the world does not need you to be perfect. It needs you to be authentic. It doesn't need you to save it. It needs you to love it. Starting with yourself. Walk forward from this day as the magnificent multidimensional sovereign being that you have always been. Shine your light without apology. Speak your truth with kindness. Create your reality with intention. And never ever forget the power that was awakened within you under the light of the sapphire starseed moon. The great shift has happened. The new era has begun, and you, beautiful soul, are right at the very heart of it. If this entire journey has resonated with the depths of your soul, if it has validated your experience and ignited your spirit, make sure you are subscribed with all notifications on, because our work together is only just beginning. Share this entire transmission with anyone you feel is ready to receive it, and look to the community you have built right here in these comments. You have found your tribe. Connect with them, support each other. You are the leaders of the new paradigm. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for being you. Now go and be the light.